Hello.
This computer
Happy Sunday.
muted, that computer off mute. Okay, we're good. Good.
Yeah.
Lights are on, cameras on, lights. What do they say? Lights, camera, action, right?
There you go.
Never thought I'd actually say that about my own life. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy
Hi.
Sunday. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. I think I said that. If it is your first time here, I'm Brian. This is Julie.
Hi.
It's Sunday night, and wow, has it been a week here at How We Cruise. We have been, does the word stress like mean anything to anybody here?
I mean, we were live last Sunday, and all was right with the world.
And the wheels came off.
And then Monday morning, I woke up, getting the kids ready for school. They get on the bus, and some days we buy lunches, some days we pack lunches. All three kids wanted to pack lunches that day, so I'm setting up lunches at the counter, and all you know, before you know it, like water starts dumping on my head. It was just dumping on me, and I'm like it was so shocking and so startling. I'm like, what is that? Where is that coming? And I look up, and there's the light fixture above me, and the water is not only pouring through the ceiling, but it's pouring through the light fixture.
Well, hold on. So we have some friends here. Kathy's here, Shayna's here, Mom's here, Shug is here. Hello, everyone. And Jen's here, and Jen says, sorry for my added stress. Jen, not at all, because what Julie was talking about right here, and this is what we were trying to do last week, because we've said for a little bit that we're trying to alter the show a little bit to make it a little more entertaining. So we figured, what better entertainment than bringing you right into our kitchen and letting you enjoy.
Posted this on Facebook. We haven't. We sent it to a few people.
Yes, you see it here first. How our week started here. So, Jen, like I said, no worries, because this is how we started here. I guess I gotta press play.
You can hear me in the background. It's pouring through the light,
lunches,
through the soffit,
and this.
All the lunch stuff is on the counter. My kitchen's a mess.
And this.
The air fryer's on.
Let's put this one right
Nuggets in it.
Okay.
You ran down and get me buckets.
And that's why you never throw away the old pool chemical bucket, because you never know. You never know.
It already did.
Oh my goodness! Look, my whole not even straight. Yeah. Oh, how funny.
Boy. So that's how the week started. So how's your week going? Hope you're having a better week than us.
Well, you know what? You didn't. We probably don't have that picture there. You should have shown them an after picture.
Well,
because that was the start of it all, but we've been dealing with it all week.
Yeah, so it's Shayna, water and electricity, my heart is racing. We've already had the insurance company come in, the insurance adjuster come in. We've had all sorts of hello, Cruz Bolero, how are you? That was
we have holes in our ceiling, and we have an entire bathroom that's ripped up upstairs, and it's been fun.
Oh, Jen says, too bad you're in Jersey. We own a plumbing company. Would have gotten you squared away fast. Well, we're the hey, listen, it's like a 6-hour ride, 7-hour ride. Yeah. We'll see you in a little bit.
It's all good.
We'll have a drink for you when you get here.
It's all good.
So. But no, listen, we are very fortunate to have enough friends and family and contractors and all sorts of stuff in the area that can help us when we run into stuff like this, because when it comes to home repairs, I might not be your guy. When it comes to fixing your computer or booking your cruises, that's something I can help you with. So we trade.
What's funny is like the very first thing I did, that was actually the second video I took. The very first thing I did is I took about an 8-second clip, and you hear me go, oh. And
now hold on, we want to make sure we keep this G-rated here.
I edited myself. So then I immediately I texted it to Bri, but before he could even see it or if you go through, I called him and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Well, what do I do? Oh my God. What totally off my rocker.
But just so you know, everything's fine. I mean, everything can be fixed.
Oh yeah.
There's no injuries. No. There's no. Everything is. It's all good. Kathy says Brian is the spreadsheet guy, and what I've done is I've created a spreadsheet of the damages, and
this is the spice of life.
We're gonna send that over to the insurance company.
And a huge shout out and a big thank you to my dad, because after I hung up with you, I called my dad and I'm like, Dad, what do I do? So We
But we're-
turned the breaker off, and he came over. Had to turn around. You came home, and you guys, yeah.
We're
but
smiling.
anyway.
Everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen says, so when it ended up happening? What ended up happening was kids. Kids ended up happening. No, I'm not going to blame the kids. That was definitely
No,
it was a hard water issue. It looks like the faucet finally sprung a leak after
many years, and
it's
yeah, it came. It was just filling and
if you're
behind
looking
the wall.
if you're
and
looking to buy
the
a house,
soffit.
buy a new house.
Yeah.
Don't buy an old house.
But anyway.
But yeah, everything's fine. So I mean, it's.
But I'll just add, Brian was in the shower.
Yeah,
when it was
which
happening.
made it kind of funny.
So not big Brian, little Brian. So I'm yelling at Kevin and Katie. I'm like, go tell Brian to turn off the water right away. Go tell him to get out. Anyway, so
do you even know how to turn off the water in the house?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. My dad said, why don't you call Brian and then have him walk you through it?
It was an hour and a half away at work, so yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Anyway,
Nothing bad will happen in
anyway.
that time. So, but yeah. But that was the start of the week. But then
not the water story you're
No.
expecting to hear from how we cruise.
No. Well, I look at it this way. We've seen so many videos of cruise ships with like plumbing issues where there's like water all over the floor. And like, yeah, and Jen says, Julie, we need to talk. She's going to teach you how to turn off the water in your house. But we've seen so many videos of like, oh my God, like something happened on a cruise ship and plumbing issue. It can all be fixed, guys.
Yeah. Nope. Everybody's
carry
safe.
insurance.
Everybody's
whether
okay.
you're, now I'm always an advocate for travel insurance. Now I'm an advocate for homeowners insurance, Shane says all of a sudden my week doesn't seem like it was that bad. That's what we aim to do. We aim to please. We aim to entertain. We aim to talk about cruises and talk about your next trip. So let us know when your next trip is, because we want to talk. We want to talk positive stuff here.
I'm just curious too. I want to know countdowns, but if anybody has had any like crazy leaks like that happen to them, just shout it out in the chat. Just be like, just make me know that I'm not alone.
No.
That's all.
No, I think
I just want to know I'm not alone.
Shana says 14 days until the Odyssey, which is going to be fantastic because nothing like going out of Bayonne. So that's
we love that ship.
See.
Even we've been on her.
Chris Cram says 14 days. Chris, are you on Odyssey also? No, you're not on Odyssey. Are you on Odyssey? Chris, are you on Odyssey? Huh. No, he's on something else. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't keep anything
Mom
straight
says
anymore.
November 2nd. So Mom's talking about is we don't have a countdown yet.
I can never do it.
Yeah, no, so it's that right
There
there.
we go.
No. November 2nd is this one. November 2nd is the
you're
group
right.
cruise
Yeah, I don't know
out
what
of
I'm thinking.
Brooklyn.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Where we're all going to run the New York City Marathon and then go hang out on the pool deck.
No
Oh, that's
worries.
right. Chris said celebrity out of Miami. That's right.
No worries. November 2nd is not only 125 days away. That's July. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. No, we got to say this. VentureCast. Oop, where'd he go? That's Mike, I think, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, is that Mike? No. Howdy, y'all. That sucks about the weather. I sympathize getting repairs done from the tornado. Hope you have a better week. Hope prayers for you. Tornadoes are definitely
we don't compare.
More damaging
don't compare.
A shower faucet. So,
but again, as long as you're safe,
hope all is well there. So,
as long as you're safe and okay.
Let's see. Shane, Jen said the major mold issue and finally getting it under control. Fortunately, the mold here didn't seem that bad, and it was all
we got lucky.
So
we got lucky.
Definitely got lucky there. Let's see.
At least I hope we're only in the beginning stages of getting through this. So cross your fingers for us.
Now, Cruz Blair, would you do me a favor? Because we were so glad you joined us last week, and we so loved enjoying watching what your son's got up there. But I need your first name because I didn't catch your first name. So we want to be able to, instead of calling you Cruz Bolero, we're all friends here. I'd like to call you by
you always have to
I know. I love everyone to feel welcome. So, all right. So if you haven't booked this one yet, a lot of people are booking this one. This one's going to be a busy one. We did get more rooms. So give us a call and join us on November 2nd on the Meraviglia. But since we're already doing that, if you can't wait that long, we said we got 125 days. Join us on the Carnival Sunrise in July. It's going to be July 12th through 17th. We're going to go out of Miami, just like Chris is doing in 2 weeks. And this time we're going to go to Half Moon Key. We're going to go to Nassau. And we're going to go to Grand Turk. And we're going to do it with a lot of friends. We're going to do it with a lot of family. We're going to have a lot of fun.
It's going to be good. I can't wait to get back on that ship. I've been on her many times, and it's just
You
a
haven't
really
been on it while it was called the Sunrise. Though.
no,
You
it's
were
not.
on it, like,
No, I
that
know
long ago.
it's been a while, and I just love the layout and I love the feel. It's just a really nice ship, so I'm excited. I'm very excited to go back there.
Kathy says she changed her hotel for November to the financial district.
I think
we're gonna work on some stuff for that. We're gonna.
Oh yeah,
don't worry about that.
Yeah, we'll talk, Kathy, and we're gonna talk to all you guys and figure everything out the best that we can.
Hello, Together We Travel. Thank you for joining us. So,
hi guys.
All right, so we did want to talk about a couple different things this week too. I mean, well, I do have some other good news before we.
I was gonna say we started off with we have a couple, but like the start of the week was a little rough, but then it got better.
Yes. And we do have a lot of good travel tips to get to this week.
Yes.
There's some important things going on in Roatan. There's some important things going on with the Department of State. We want to talk about all of it.
Some old unedited content to share with you that we pulled out of the vault.
Kind of, sort of.
Pulled out of the vault. But what was the good news this week?
We'll see if I can make it work.
What was good news this week?
We had a little bit of good news here. We did have this. We had Kevy's team did not quite do as well in the playoffs, but Bry's team, we had a little of this here happening. Oh, I got to start from the beginning. Nope, there we go.
Yeah, you're there.
There it is. So this is the kids getting to play at the PPL center there.
So fun.
He shoots, he scores, and you can see the Easton Red Rovers or the
man. You played like 2 seconds of that.
Well, that was all that was on.
Oh, okay.
I took it from Twitter.
Okay.
X, whatever.
Yeah, awesome. They had such a good game. They won. Bry did a phenomenal job as goalie.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a really, really fun, exciting game.
Yeah, and so they'll be heading to the finals on Tuesday night. So,
yeah. Tuesday night.
Busy week.
Stay tuned to our
Katie had
our social media to see what we're posting about.
Katie had her finals of her gymnastics today.
Well, I was gonna.
Oh.
So if you guys notice, I'm wearing my Wicked Gymnast Mom shirt, and we are. Hold on a second. Wait for it. Defying gravity. It was so fun. It was a Wicked theme. So me and Katie kind of had these matching shirts. Katie's was pink, mine was green, and she went out there and she did a phenomenal job at the States. And it's been so fun watching her grow all season. So you guys know that there's been a few Sundays that we haven't been able to join you because we've been at different competitions. But this one was down towards the Jersey Shore, and it was a great day. So, and we had enough time to get home and actually get situated today.
So we have a comment.
But I figured I would put my shirt on.
Oh, excuse me. Patrick has got my daughter's wedding April 12th, and then I'm headed to Thailand. Probably looking at
that's gonna be amazing.
A cruise on the Royal out of Singapore. Let me know. We'll help you.
Yeah. Oh no, Thailand is like on my list.
You got a lot of places.
I do have a lot of places on my list.
Julie has a very long list of places.
I better start knocking them off. Just saying.
Julie's list of places to go is actually listed publicly on the Department of State website. You just go there, it shows all the countries in the world. That's Julie's bucket list of places to go. Shayna said, Mom says, so proud of Katie.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing, absolutely. Because we're gonna talk more about the Department of State website in a little bit.
All right. Yeah, we're so proud of her too. We're and Bri and Kev, because everybody had big weeks. They had the gymnastic states and then the playoff games, and we got some more coming up. We got another exciting week coming up too. We got some big personal news stuff coming up, so we'll see what we can fill you in on next week. But let's see. Cross your fingers and say a prayer.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? So let's talk cruise stuff, because I mean, as much as we love chatting with all y'all, you came here for some what's going on with cruises in 2025, and there's a lot of things you need to know.
And if you have any other questions, drop them in the chat. We want to know what your questions are tonight. But
we love questions, because then we can go off topic and go down a completely different path. And
we do that every night anyway.
It's fun. It's more fun that way, because it's just fun. But while we're waiting for questions,
so big news. Tell us about Roatan.
Oh, I wasn't going to start there.
Oh no, okay.
I was going to start with the simple one.
Okay.
But I got to click on the right button here.
Kind
so
of funky.
Hopefully I don't screw this up. Pray for me that I don't screw this up. we're going to go right here because there's a very important date if you're cruising this year. And that is the fact that starting on May the 7th, if you are going to be traveling domestically, you need to have a real ID or you got to tote your passport with you. So let me know in the chat, raise your hand, give us a wave. Do you have your real ID yet? Because if you do not, go get it.
You're going to want to get that.
Now, if you have a passport, you are good to go for your travel. You just got to carry that passport book with you.
Yeah. So
but-
if you don't have a real ID, your passport is fine.
Correct. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You can always travel with a passport. You can get anywhere you need to go with your passport and your Amex card or whatever. So, but the real ID is important for domestic travel because we do know a lot of people, because this came up this week, which is why I wanted to bring this up. And what we wanted to bring up was the fact that
Okay.
what?
It is past your bedtime. All right. Take care of it and go to bed.
Okay.
We have a little mouse sneak down the stairs.
But all right, so real ID is important if you do not have your passport, because it came up this week. We have some clients traveling and they wanted to board their cruise with their birth certificate. Now that's fine as long as you have. So if you're an adult and you have your birth certificate and you're traveling on a closed loop cruise, leaving from one U.S. port, returning to another U.S. port, and you are a U.S. citizen with a U.S. not with a U.S. passport, with a U.S. Real ID.
Real ID now.
That does not hit Panama, and you do not pass go, and you do not collect $200.
There's a lot of little ifs, so make sure you know the
you
rules.
can cruise without a passport. Now, if you want to fly to Europe.
And you have to be, if you're 16 years old, you need your own ID. So kids under 16 don't, but like here in New Jersey, you don't have a driver's license at 16 yet. So you have to go get a state ID.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Cruise Nuts.
Yeah.
So
guys.
it looks like everybody here has their real IDs.
Awesome.
So that's good. Shayna's question.
I had mine before
we
you.
thought Shayna was going to ask a travel question, but she asked, "What are you drinking?" We are drinking the Woodford Wheat tonight. Tonight we are on the
last couple.
No, it was
last week you did.
No, I did the 1792 last week. This
No,
week is
I don't think so.
This week, yeah. You can go back and watch them. You watch them 100 times. Tonight is the Eagle Rare, and we're running out. So Eagle Rare, if you're watching, please sponsor us with another bottle. No, that was Texas. So I'm waiting for Will G. We're gonna get
Will G in Texas said he was in Arizona.
Right.
See, this is why I watch it back to make sure I don't say anything stupid, because every once in a while I do. Or you? No. But yeah, no.
Jason is here from Kentucky. Sorry I'm late. Passport is here. Not the real ID yet. That's okay. As long as you got the passport, you're good to go. Katie, do you want to say hello to everybody?
Since you're standing here anyway.
Congratulate you on your state's gymnastics today.
Our little gymnastics girl here. You did an awesome job, kiddo. I'm very proud of you.
I did not get the videos loaded, so we can't share with you her. You'll have to wait for.
But it is. I know that we just changed the clocks, so it feels a little bit earlier, but it's still your bedtime. So head on up, please. Thank you.
So.
I love you.
Good night, sweetheart.
First and on every time.
Jen says, and Jen brings a good point here. So since we're talking about the IDs, it's original birth certificates.
Raised seal.
Raised seal. Now, we have heard stories of people boarding with photocopies.
We have heard
so we're
stories
not saying it can't be done.
of people forgetting them and having people be able to use kind of like an email notary to get through and have things sent while they're still at the port. Like if they're not close enough to get home and get it. There are sometimes, but guys, you don't want to rely on that. You don't want that to happen to you. It is the most stressful situation ever. I actually was traveling with people at one point that had an issue with their documentation, and we worked it out, but and they weren't our clients.
Now,
but thank goodness we worked it out because it was one of the most stressful situations ever. And I'll give you a hint as to what was going on there. If you're traveling with, say, your child brings a friend, or maybe your grandparent who's traveling alone with your grandchild,
or parents with different names. on the
if your
kids.
parents, if you're traveling solo with, you have different last. It's usually only if you have different last names, but there are circumstances you then need documentation to say that you'd be traveling with that minor, especially if you are not the legal guardian.
Mhm.
So those things can be very stressful. So make sure that you know what you need so you don't have to
And
go through that.
If you have any question as to what documentation you need, check with your local friendly travel agent. That's us.
Okay. Give us a call.
Or we're glitching. But
We are glitching a little bit.
usually it's just the sound. Stand by. So
I'm looking at me frozen. So
there
we go.
we freeze? Did we freeze?
Hopefully we're back.
Oh, live. But yeah, so if you have any questions, the Department of State website has a lot of good resources there that will help you with that. And also, like I said, give us a shout and we can help you out with that. So
I don't know, Brian. I don't know if we're back.
I don't know. Can you see us? Can you hear us? How are we coming across? Are we frozen? Kathy says frozen. We can hear.
Oh, you can
Jen
hear us.
says.
Okay. Well, you can hear us. So
Chris says max headroom going on. Audio is good. Video is glitchy. All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
well, our mics work. So
You know what we're going to do? We're going to start closing out some of these other things here.
Yeah. Close out what you don't need open.
Yeah, we're going to kill that guy. We're going to kill that guy.
Because you got extra stuff in your
we do.
stream
So we'll
tonight.
kill this guy's
Yep,
stuff.
kill that.
So we're trying to keep. Now there we go. Looks like we're coming back.
All right,
so.
guys. Thanks
Sorry
for bearing with us there.
Yeah.
Sorry about
so,
that.
hey, this is what happens when you live
Last week that
when
happened.
you live in farm country and you're stuck with one internet provider. So
Anyway.
Anywho,
one of these
hello,
days we'll get
hello,
files.
Lee. Welcome in. 11 days before we leave for Florida, and Lee, you were one of our motivators for going over this tonight with all the passport stuff. So, easiest thing to do. Make sure you have the passport. If you don't have the passport, there's all sorts of other ways that you can, as long as you're working on that closed loop cruise out of the U.S., you'll be okay.
And nothing to stress about.
No.
Just as long as you know everything that you need to do.
Dave and Brandy have joined us. Hello, guys. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
From the other side of the border. Good to see you guys.
Yeah,
we're going to have to get that Northeast meetup going soon sometime. I think that's going to have to happen very soon.
Yeah.
Nespla has joined us. Welcome in, sir. Nice to see you.
Hello.
I think we got to get
Name I
you
haven't heard
on
in a while.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see you.
Good to see
you. Get you on a cruise.
Or see it in here.
See, look, everybody says we came back, and it's because we closed all that stuff. So there we go. So we're watching videos from the 80 cruise, bringing back memories. And you know what? I've been seeing a lot of those posts too, and I'm having serious FOMO there.
It does look a lot of fun.
That's one we should have booked.
That looks like a lot of fun.
We all make mistakes in life, and that's one.
Well, we can go to the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
So he says now.
Lee says, still hope that Piper's passport comes through. But listen, you have the documentation you need. You will be fine. And if you want to go over it again, give me a call. I'll tell you. We'll go to the Department of State's website, because what I wanted to bring up with the closed loop cruises, it's called the Western Hemisphere Travel Initiative. I never knew that. I found it out because it was bothering me. I knew it had to have a name. So I looked it up. It's called the Western Hemisphere Travel Initiative that allows you post 9/11 to travel between the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean with nothing more than a birth certificate and photo documentation. Or if you're under 16, just a birth certificate with a raised seal.
Yeah.
So as long as you're a U.S. citizen.
Yeah. So
that was a lot. That was important to me. I wanted to get that out because the other thing that the Department of State has, and I'm talking over you, I apologize, is the STEP program, and we signed up for that, which is really cool. So that is a program that you can kind of let the embassy know in the countries that you're traveling to that you're going to be there.
Yep.
So
can
God
let them know.
forbid there's any kind
You're
of
reported.
issues. So if you're a frequent traveler to places like Haiti
or wherever you're traveling, you can let them know, so that way they know that you're abroad. God forbid something happens in the
Yes.
world,
and you
they
need
know
to
that
get
you're
back,
they know that you're not here.
they will get you back.
That is pretty cool.
Hello, Matt, another Pennsylvania friend. Hello, how are you? We got Pensy and Jersey in the house tonight.
Yeah.
So we should have just done this at
Shout out what other states we have. I always love seeing where else we got. We have some
now. If you
Virginia, we have Vermont, we have. I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
I'm going to do a non-paid promotion for a second here because we got a lot of Jersey and Pensy folks here.
Okay.
So we did see that a very popular
I don't know.
yes, Shannon, not it applies to land and sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does apply to land and sea. But Jen says Haiti is my favorite. I hope you mean Labadee and not Port-au-Prince. Julie's from Missouri. Oh, hello, Julie from Missouri. Nice to see you.
Hi, Missouri. Julie.
Julie.
That's a great name, by the way.
Chris from the great state of Vermont. Hello, nice to see you. Mom says it's always good to register with the local embassy. And Mom did a lot of international travel over the years.
Yeah,
so that's
you've done a lot of traveling, Mom.
Definitely someone to listen
for business and pleasure. So yeah.
Step program, Department of State. I saw something shiny.
I know, because you started to say something important, and then you. I don't even. Oh, you.
Huh?
You. I don't know, guys. What was he saying?
Little help.
This has been our week.
Man.
If you're joining us late, go back
and watch
watch the beginning replay, and you can see how we started our week off on Monday. It was.
I know where I was going.
I won't spoil it for you.
I know where I was going because we wanted to talk about a very popular excursion.
Yeah.
That's potentially in jeopardy.
Yes.
Potentially.
That's where you were headed to, but you were going to say something else, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because it's gone. But let's talk about what we have here, because we have, like I said, I shared in the beginning, we have some old vault footage. You'll notice the kids are a lot younger.
I remember now.
Welcome into our lives, people. This is what I live with all of the time.
No, I was gonna throw out a non-paid promotion.
We got to make one of those like TikToks or Reels. I'm gonna make you forget again. Where like you open up the fridge or the cabinet and you ask where something is, and it's like right there in front of you. Like everybody's doing them right now. It's like a trend.
Right there.
It's the same way. Like,
right.
What were they saying? I don't know.
So this is a tip.
Anyway.
This is a tip.
Okay, what's your tip?
Yes, squirrel. This is a tip for our Jersey and Pensy peeps. Okay.
You're gonna start dropping like flies.
No, we're good. So if you're near the Jersey Pensy border, there is a very, very popular cruise activity that's going to be coming to our local area. And that is the silent disco.
Oh, yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, we have a very, very good relationship, family relationship with Skeggy's Axe House in Easton, Pennsylvania. And they are
super
going
fun, guys.
to be bringing silent disco on land. So if you've ever been to a silent disco
there
on a cruise ship, it's one of the most fun things. And I think in the video that Julie's going to be releasing this week, you're going to be releasing the last video this week.
Yes, it's pretty much done. I just have to.
You're going to see a little. If you're not familiar with what a silent disco is,
the kitchen sidetracked us. Just saying, and the bathroom.
If you're not familiar, who's been to a silent disco and who needs an explanation? While you're answering, we're going to give you the explanation anyway.
And do you like the silent disco? Because I know people that love it. And I know people who hate it, and they will avoid the silent disco at all costs. So,
Shayna says, "Will there be silent axe throwing?" Actually, I believe Kate posted, "Yes, there will be silent axe throwing." It might have been a joke, but she did actually post that. So.
No, but Skeggy's is great. If you're in the area and you never stop by there, there's a full bar. They have a lot of arcade games, but and they also have axe throwing, and it's a really fun time with friends or date night or whatever. But anyway. Shameless plug there.
But yeah, so that's starting at the end of the month. I believe March 30th. Head over to their Facebook page. That's Skeggy Zach's house. They're also just like we are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And check them out. So
Chris says, I love watching the show. I do too. And
this show or the silent disco show?
the silent disco show. The last cruise that we were just on, we were on Oasis of the Seas, and we had a boardwalk balcony, and they had the silent disco out on the boardwalk one night.
Yeah.
And you were down there, Brian was down there, Chuck and Kate were down there, and they're all, and I could literally hear them. And we were on deck 11, and I could hear my brother singing from up there. And I'm actually
Chuck's
filming, and I was recording, and I was taking pictures of them from above and just laughing from my balcony. I mean, if the door was closed, don't worry, it wasn't that loud. But I like the show too. It is pretty funny to watch people really get into it. That is in the video, and I carefully edited it because I didn't want to embarrass anybody. I'll leave it at that.
Listen, if you're ever on a Howie Cruise group cruise, we promise we may get video of everything, but only the best sides of you makes it into the video. And if you don't believe us, I try. If you don't believe us, just ask Tim. Ask Tim.
Except for us. I think we embarrass ourselves plenty. But, we try to never do that to anybody else. And we always ask your permission too. So if you ever are on a group cruise with us and you don't want to be in a video and we're filming, just let us know and we will definitely make sure that you're not in it.
Listening to people, Chris says, listening to people sing at the top of their lungs and being so off key and making up lyrics. Julie has never made up lyrics to a song ever in her life before. Tell me about appetite, Julie.
Appetite. Come on, y'all know what song I'm singing.
This is why we couldn't release the TikTok. It was a fantastic TikTok, and we couldn't post it.
The kids get so mad at me, but it's what it sounds like she's saying. She's actually saying appetite. It's apartment, people. Appetite.
Always forget about the silent disco and end up in the casino, racking up more casino offers. That's never
that's
a
important,
bad thing.
though.
Hey, listen, priorities. All
right. I actually have never put headphones on at the silent disco. I've never done it. I've watched. I've never done it.
That's probably because of your germ phobia. You're like, oh, I don't want to put something on that somebody else has had on their ears.
I mean, well, they do. They sanitize them and stuff, and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no problem singing, but I want to be able to hear me sing, and I don't do karaoke, people. I don't do karaoke. I love to go watch it, especially if somebody I know is singing, but I don't sing. Usually, and the kids are really pushing me to sing.
Usually before group cruises, we'll start taking up super chat collections. If we get over a certain amount, we'll get Julie to do
it would take a lot. I don't know. It would be hard. I don't know.
Let's start racking them up for July. All right, let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get a good number for July to Julie to do karaoke in July. I think it'll be fun.
Not for it'd be funny for you, and it would be torture to everybody else.
All right, so here's the next thing we wanted to talk about tonight. So another popular excursion that kind of came under fire this week a little bit. We're going to just bring this guy up right here. For those of you who do not know,
have you been to Roatan?
That is a sloth. The one in the middle. The one on the right is Katie. But
look how little she was.
Yeah. Still got that smile though. But so have you been to Roatan? Have you? Yeah, Shana says that is a young Katie. That was December of 2021, maybe January.
We both checked our watches at the same time. We got a text.
Yeah. Apparently, Deb's not watching the live stream. So let's see. So yeah, this was in Roatan. We did a private excursion. We went with another company, and we did an island tour. And one of our stops was at Maniwaki Nature Preserve, where at Maniwaki Nature Preserve they have some monkeys and they have some sloths. And last week,
give us a thumbs up if you've been to Roatan, and if you just give us a thumbs up if you've been there. But sorry.
So Yeah, Dave and Brandy says, I'm so bummed about this in Roatan. Glad we were able to do this in July last year. So here's what happened. Back in January, there were some inquiries, perhaps complaints about the treatment of animals in Honduras. So the Honduran government decided to look into it. And as a result, there were some zoos and some parks that were taken a look at to make sure that the animals were being treated properly. And they issued a statement saying, or I don't know if it was an order or a statement saying, that people are no longer allowed to touch the animals. And this is due to
handle them.
Animal exploitation. We're talking about the monkeys. We're talking about, the bird sitting on your shoulder. We're talking about, here, we'll hide some of this here. Let's see.
I'm seeing some thumbs up. Good. Awesome. Yes.
Everybody's been, J&T has been to hold a sloth. It looks like Mike has, I think that's Mike. Cruise Nuts has been there. I'm going to guess 4 times has held some sloths, or maybe it was a 4-toed sloth. Shayna says we did get to hold the sloth in the vloggers. Oops. They seem like they really treated the sloths well and didn't let them be uncomfortable. Might vary by location. So I think you're very right, Shayna. And what I wanted to do here is I'm going to hide
Welcome
this guy.
in, Z. Hello.
Hey, Z, what's up?
Hope you're doing well.
Here we go. Hoping we're not going to glitch again. But what we're going to do here.
So
hold on. Pray for me for a second here.
Let's hope we don't glitch.
So
if we do, listen to the mics and we'll be right back. You're in the. Oh, is where you wanted. I'm gonna stop it.
I'm trying. There we go.
That's his purposeful glitch. Is there sound? Okay.
It's a little sound.
Walk in front of you.
Cruise Nut says, I think we've been everywhere at least once. So were you on the State Department's website going over Julie's bucket list? But as you can see,
what do you think, Kay?
As you can see, they were very gentle with this is Speedy. So they were very gentle with Speedy and making sure that he was very safe in getting there. And they always make sure an adult is helping.
I will share the entire clip of that. I'll share it unedited and raw because there's a little bit more there. But it was a little bit too long to upload and share.
Oh, new Jason is here. Hello, new Jason. Old Jason's here too.
Hey.
Say hello to
so
everyone.
I will share it on our Facebook or Instagram. I'll share that clip because it's really cute. And you can see how gentle they are with them, how they really make sure that not only you as a patron or a guest are safe and careful with the animals, but they really handle them really well. They get breaks and they get food, and so that's what we witnessed anyway. And maybe they're not all that way, but I do think it's really sad that that this may be going away.
You like holding his lap?
By the way,
Katie, look at me.
Isn't that not the cutest picture ever?
All right, Kay, give your brother a turn.
She was 6 here, right? Yes. Yep. She was 6. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
7.
No, she was 6. Absolutely, 1,000,000%. It was New Year's. It was so she was almost 7, but she no maybe Anyway, doesn't matter.
Thank you, Shayna.
6. And thank you. Yes, please. We love the support and subscribe while you're at it if you don't mind. No, but this was Katie's dream.
While you're at it, go for it.
All she wanted to do was see a sloth, and she was literally in tears when she first.
Oh, she was so happy,
happy tears, and the smile didn't wipe off of her face the entire time, and she's she even in the cab ride, that part I think I do have in that original. Do you have the link the link to that original video? We should share that.
Yeah, I can do that.
So people go back and watch our entire experience that we edited into a short YouTube vlog of Roatan. But that was one of my all-time favorite tours that we ever did. We booked it on our own. We went through Charlie's Roatan tours. And
here, we'll throw that link right in.
They took us all over, and it was it was like the tour thing. But we had Kevin was our guide, and
Not our Kevin.
No, not our Kevin. Different Kevin.
The other Kevin.
And we went to that local beach that was like,
That was great.
That was
The
so
West End.
cool.
Yeah, that was the West
And we
End.
just walked across the street to the convenience store to just get like you got like a beer and the kid got a soda.
Yeah.
And we sat.
Clearest water I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it was.
Well, actually, I guess clearest water I didn't see.
And then
did see.
And that's when we did the sloths
I
and
guess I
the
didn't
monkeys. But they also took us on this whole hike, and they were very educational. Like the kids learned a lot.
I will say, at 41 seconds into that video, or no, is it 4 minutes and 41 seconds?
I don't know. What?
You might have to watch the whole thing. It is my favorite moment of all of our vlogs that we've done since we started this adventure. And that is where you get to experience Julie's love of animals.
It's definitely not 41 seconds into the video. It's in the middle.
And yeah, it's probably 4:41.
I should have known. I should have known.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, you were the one who told me to throw the link up there. But Julie says, I recently booked a cruise specifically to see sloths in January. And what we want to tell you, Julie, is don't panic just quite yet.
Don't panic.
Because
you'll definitely see them. And a lot of the tours are still allowing you to handle them. That's what we've been hearing.
So let's see. I'll click on Dave and Brandy's comment here because they said I went to Daniel Johnson's last year through Real Deal. It was the same way. They made sure they were safe and holding the sloths properly. All the animals seemed like they were cared for. So this whole thing comes from making sure. I mean, they are endangered animals. Both the 2-toe and the 3-toe sloths, so they are endangered. So they do want. And actually, Julie, you posted recently a very, very cute video of a baby sloth.
Wasn't that the cutest?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I shared it. It's on our Facebook page, our Facebook community group, Howie Cruise community group page. It's recent, so it was in the last week.
Dave and Brandy mentioned Real Deal. Johan is great. We've also worked with Charlie from Charlie's Roatan Tours. These are some local providers that we have a really good relationship with, and we've been talking to them, and they are putting posts out there that are saying that everything is stay the course for now. They're not changing just yet. They haven't like really nailed down the enforcement of how they're going to handle this.
We'll see.
So if you want to hold a sloth, if you want to interact with the monkeys, interact with the birds, it's still a very likely possibility that you will be able to get to do that.
You picked on
how much longer, I don't know.
You picked on me about your favorite part of that video.
Yeah.
But I will also say I'm not the animal the one who loves animals the most in the family. I was the only one of the 5 of us that didn't hold the sloth.
No, you did not.
I didn't. I loved seeing it. I loved seeing it up close. I loved seeing Katie's reaction. I loved seeing Brian's reaction. Do you have Brian's picture?
Oh,
up there? Did you? Because that's such a great picture too.
Hold on. I do have Brian's picture because if you're ready for a great smile, like check this out. Is that not a smile right there?
Yeah, and Katie's too. Yeah, and Kev's. I didn't have any desire to hold it. I was like, nope, it's cute. I think I might have pet its head. I don't know.
I thought their fur was going to be softer. It was a little coarse.
It doesn't look soft at all to me.
I just thought there was going to be soft.
All I kept thinking was it's still an animal. It's probably got like bugs or something. I don't know.
It was fine. He was fine.
I don't know, guys. It's just me.
Well, I feel bad. We got to show Kevy's picture too.
Okay, all right. Show Kevy.
Kevy was a little.
It was a really fun.
Kevy was a little more nervous. Kevy's our cautious one.
It was a really fun day.
But you can see
they all did so well.
Just peeking around the corner.
Now, when you hold them, they have extremely strong claws. And that was the one warning that they gave us. They said that if they start to, so they were very careful to kind of like make sure that they don't like try to like dig their claw at you. They're not sharp though.
No,
I mean they're talons, but like they're
no. Anyway. I mean they're meant for getting bugs and stuff like that. So they are long
for hanging off the tree.
Well, no, but they're meant for they can dig into the bark and stuff like that too. But but anyway, if you support their weight, and that's why when you see where I had Katie here, I'll show her picture again there. I'm actually holding Speedy up from the bottom because they say with the kids they want to make sure they're supported enough.
To make sure,
because if they're not supported, they will kind of they'll panic, like they're gonna fall, and they'll latch on, and they're stronger than you think. They're
They are
strong.
really, really strong.
They're really strong.
See, Mike and Betsy.
Hey, Mike and Betsy, how are you guys?
How
Thanks
are
for
ya?
coming in. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, fellas.
You guys have held sloths,
oh,
right?
yeah.
Have you held the sloth?
Well, Betsy does every night.
Do you want me to kick them on kick count? We haven't done the kick count in a while.
No,
we should leave a number up in the corner. We should actually do a kick count.
We're
number.
getting better at this. You don't have to kick me as much anymore. Yes, Jason, because you feel like it's not a good reason. Jason, yes, that's Roatan, Honduras, which is a small island off the coast of Honduras that used to be owned by Belize, that is now owned by Honduras, and it is a very, very popular stop for cruises that go to the Western Caribbean. There are 2 ports there. If you sail on Carnival, you're going to pull into Mahogany Bay. If you sail on Norwegian or Royal Caribbean or pretty much any other line, because Mahogany Bay belongs to Carnival. What's the name of that port that they stop in Roatan? In
Cox and Hole.
Yeah. What is it called?
Cox and Hole.
Okay, that's where they stop. They stop at Cox and Hole in Honduras. So
he said there was no need for a kick count. He just wanted me to say it. I will say this: all of these tours that we do too, I love being able to show the kids. They do get a really good education.
Mike said no. Our excursion said no sloth holding. We were upset because the other excursions got the whole one on the same day. Oh,
listen,
well, you must have gone to the wrong place. All right, so it sounds like it's going to be place by place then.
And we'll figure out when you're going back there. And
so anyway, but Roatan is a great.
I'm right there. I didn't hold one either, so I'm right there with you.
Beautiful island.
But so Brian had to write an essay for school.
Okay.
No, I just because I started to say how educational these tours could be, and I really like the kids being able to see different parts of the world. And I'm not going to share the details of the essay, but I will say this, like the impact that it has on the kids, especially, this is why I never mind them if they don't miss a lot of school at all. But when they do, I don't mind, because you would be surprised reading this essay to understand how much they actually get out of it. It's so much more than you could ever teach them, or you can even verbally tell them even there. Like, you don't understand what they absorb. It's pretty crazy.
No.
So.
Jason says, oh snap, next week we'll be at Cozumel, Costa Maya, Mahogany Bay. That's like, is that not my favorite itinerary?
I love Costa. I love Roatan.
I say it all the time.
I love Roatan. And I love Costa Maya. Those I think are my 2 favorites in the Caribbean.
I could do, and I know people say it all the time. Oh, I'm tired of Nassau. I'm tired of Cozumel. I could go to
Jason,
these places.
go to Mahawa. What are you doing in Costa Maya?
Oh, I could. Jason, all right, hold on here. I got to do this here. Hold on. Stand by. Here we're going to do this. We're going to go here. Nope, not that. We're going to do this because just in case. Oop, hold on. Oh, I got to move his thing. Hold on. That's why. Stand by. There you go. So, Jason, in case you don't have it,
we're waiting.
Give us a shout over there. Hit us up on Facebook or send us a direct message or whatever. We will give us a shout because Jason says, "Can we book the sloth thing with Charlie in Mahogany Bay?" Send us an email. We will make sure you get hooked up with somebody who can get you connected.
I mean, we'll do our very best to see what we can do.
We have a couple of contacts down there that we can put you in touch with that can give you your best shot at making that happen. So, let's hide this now. I haven't done a ticker in a while. Should I do a ticker? Well,
I don't know. Richard's not in. I haven't seen him. He maybe they are, but Richard and Lori, because he's always a huge. Richard, are you here? He's always a huge fan of the ticker, and he always.
Richard.
What are you shaking your empty glass?
I was shaking ice in a rocks glass to summon Richard.
Oh, that's how you summon. Anyway, he's a huge fan of the ticker, and he likes to instigate you putting up the ticker.
Like that?
Like that. Anyway.
Because there is still room if you want to join us in July. Because we want somebody else to come with us.
Do you know why one of the reasons I don't like the ticker? I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's cheesy. I don't know.
It is
It's
cheesy,
just
but it's fun.
But two,
But I'm cheesy. and
I
you're
like
cheesy.
to think that everybody that's here joining us is joining us because this is all of our friends and family. But we have so many new friends that find us.
I love new friends.
And they come back and they watch on the replay. And then they're going to see that and it's going to be like, oh, it's old.
So we'll have to, but then they'll go, I'll have to go watch the new one.
Just come back and watch us. Just hang out.
But you let me show this.
This is why I like
but I
hanging
can
out
show
with everybody on a
this.
Sunday night.
And I can show this.
I don't know. I wasn't always a huge fan of that either. I mean, I want you guys to come though, so I do want you to know about it. So I mean, okay, fine, whatever. I don't know.
We just want everyone to have a fantastic vacation, hug a sloth, and come with us on our next group cruise. And get a chance every week to say hello to everyone and make sure everyone is well and happy and talking about their next countdown on Shipmate.
I'm really excited because
if you're not on Shipmate, so we are. Find us on Shipmate.
We talked about the sunrise in July, but we also talked about the Meraviglia, MSC Meraviglia in November. And I'm really excited because we have not sailed on the Meraviglia yet, but we do have, we've been trying.
We're supposed to be there today.
Our schedules have been conflicting so much to get on their ship tour. We've been invited and able to go from their side a few times, and we have had conflicts such as gymnastics competitions and hockey games and all kinds of stuff. Kids, always mom first. But anyway, it looks like we're actually going to make it this time. So it's coming up. Stay tuned because that's the week, and that's a Sunday too, right?
Yes.
So we'll have to make sure that we will make that the Meraviglia week.
We're gonna be coming in hot. Maybe I'll actually do another TikTok of a short ship tour.
Yeah, your Odyssey one came out good.
For anybody sailing on Odyssey, I have an Odyssey short ship tour. It's on TikTok and Instagram.
I really liked the short ship tour. Short ship tour. Say that 5 times real fast. Short ship tour.
Hold on. Where's the
it's a family show.
Hold on. Popular. I need this guy. Jason, I'm helping you out, man.
Jason.
Yeah, yes. Hold on. I got you, bud. Hold on. I got you. All right, there we go.
Well, your wife is very smart because we used the red cart. What do they call it? Red cart golf cart rental.
Red cart. Red shirt Mahual. So
red shirt,
Jason,
yeah.
Click on that. Not yet. We're almost done. When we're done,
don't leave us. Don't leave us yet. We're having too much fun.
We like you. We haven't met you yet, but we like you.
Go watch that video because we have 2 different videos, and the first time we took a taxi, but we went down to Mahawa. The second time we took the golf cart. Both of our videos are great, and we talk about you see what we did and the strip, and it's just beautiful. I just love it.
And there's nothing like driving a golf cart after hanging out in Mahawa and sampling as much tequila as you possibly can.
I'm just glad we were on the sidewalk for most of it.
Oh, Shayna, are there any Odyssey staff we should say hello to?
Is Zip still
yes
there? Is Zip? Sometimes Zip
are you Zip in? Zip, are you here?
Sometimes Zip pops in whenever
Zip
you see him.
might be here. Sometimes Zip's here. No,
I'll send you.
What time is it? Zip's probably working.
He's in the main dining room. I think last time he was on deck 3 in the main dining room. But his name is Zip, ZIPP, and we absolutely love Zip.
He's the best. He's in our community group.
Yeah.
Cruise nuts. Yes, tequila. How did I know, Mike? Sometimes I wonder, is it Mike or is it Tracy? Hi, Mike. How are you?
But I love Mahawa, and we have so much fun there. But this is what I was gonna say. It's not. I don't want to swim there. There's a lot of other great places in Mahawa. There's a lot of what do you call this? The seaweed, the sea.
You can.
No, you can, and they do a really good job at the different.
Guys. Jamie and Sharon. Hi guys, just got back from dinner. And apparently we're more exciting than Princess, apparently. So we're gonna have to try Princess Bruce to liven things up over there.
I can't wait. Hey guys, I hope you're having a great time. It's not my favorite place to swim in Mahawa because there is a lot more seaweed.
It's not a swimming.
The different places do a really good job at clearing it out. Well,
the locals are very big on that.
They definitely want to do is keep the beaches as nice as they can. But what a great shopping spot and great place to get.
Big
amazing
news.
tacos.
Big news.
The tacos are great in the port, but if you want a really good taco, just head down to the Strip.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, there's
the
big
food's
news
so
coming
good.
out of Costa Maya, and the big
Yeah.
news coming out of Costa Maya is Perfect Day
Mexico
Mexico.
is
So
there, and Royal Caribbean bought up a lot of
they
that
bought a
port.
lot of that port.
So it's,
They bought
from
a
what I
lot of it.
understand, it's still going to be a port to other ships.
But there's going to be a
But
private area for Royal Caribbean
A
guests.
large portion of that is
They're
now Royal
probably
Caribbean.
going to charge extra for.
Yeah.
Um,
But we'll see. We'll keep you updated as soon as we know what we know.
Speaking
We'll
of
share it with
charging
you
extra
guys.
for, should we start talking about Celebration
hope
Key,
I-
or should we save that for next week?
You know what? I hope that I love. We'll come right back to that. I hope that I love Costa Maya as much as I do now. After Perfect Day Mexico comes in there, I'm not talking about going to Perfect Day Mexico. I'm talking about I still want to go down to Mahahual. I love the locals. I love just being immersed in the local culture. It's such a small fishing town, and
I love La Chilingaluense. I love Crazy Lobster.
Even though
it's still touristy.
I mean, it's touristy. Of course it is, because that's what they make it. It's a cruise place.
All right. I always say, comment of the night. Comment of the night. I only drink when I'm on vacation, 8 to 12 times a year. And you only vacation for a month at a time, I'll bet.
I'm on vacation right now.
Listen, I'm on vacation from the hole. I'm on vacation from the hole in my kitchen from
Hole?
Oh boy. Oh, here we go. It's getting the wheels are coming off now. All right.
You started it.
I did, and I'm glad you're finishing it.
What you came into.
And
Sharon and Jamie.
Listen,
oh my goodness.
And hey, for a super chat or two, we'll keep going.
I can't take them anywhere.
I'll pour more.
I can't take them anywhere.
No. So hey,
no.
Now
anyway,
listen,
guys.
we could. So yeah, speaking of extra charges, I mean, one of the other things we did want to talk about that we didn't quite get to tonight is Celebration Key. Celebration Key is
Let's talk about that next
in
week.
July of 2025. And
hold on, I'm checking my calendar because you never know with us. Are we live next week? Next week is the 16th.
What day is today?
Today's the 9th.
Who are you?
I don't know.
We'll
it's the day before St. Patrick's Day. I don't think there's anything else going on. We don't have a competition.
Will you guys be here next week? Bring a friend. I used to say bring a friend, and then people stopped doing it. So I want you to bring a friend. We're gonna have a little St. Patrick's Day celebration.
Bring a question. Bring your beverage of choice, whether it be soda, water, beer, wine, or whiskey, or bourbon.
Lance had to try and one-up Mike here. He says, "I only drink on days that start with T. It's like today or tomorrow."
That's a good one.
And of course. I don't know if you were here for it or if you came in late, but thank you for bringing.
If anybody came in late, and you don't have to do it tonight, especially if you're on a ship, go back and watch the first couple seconds or minutes of the stream, and you'll see what we dealt with this week. It's been a good one.
Well, hey, one last time. If you haven't booked it yet, reach out to us to book July 12th through 17th on the Carnival Sunrise with our good friends Jamie and Sharon over at Sharon at Sea. And then everybody needs a fall cruise. So join us out in New York on November 2nd of 2025.
Good luck, Jamie. He's going to hit the craps table. Go.
Oh, there you go, Jamie.
Go roll some
Stay away from that roulette table. I would hate for you to get into a wrestling match. So head out to join us to go on for Brooklyn. We're going to run the New York City Marathon. Then we're going to go on a cruise, and we're going to have a great time down there. So make sure you join us for that. And yes, Mom will be with us for that one. Paul and Jean will be with us for that one. So if you don't have enough reasons
and if you have not sailed with Paul and Jean yet, they have become the celebrity. Where's Heather tonight? I'll have to give Heather a hard time because they have become the celebrities of sailing.
Jamie says book it, and we'll just throw this up here one more time because Jamie says book it. So you got 2 email addresses there. Whoever you like better, whether you like us better, whether you like Sharon better.
It's not a contest.
It's not a contest, but I'm waiting for your phone call. So there you go. Because Jamie's at the craps table and we're here waiting for your booking. So anyway, there you go.
Guys, we love you. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday night with us. Hopefully, if nothing else, we entertained you a little bit.
Hey, go hug a sloth. Go get your real ID. Book a group cruise. And we will see you next week.
Until then, we'll see you on the seas.